RedArchon, actually, yeah, maybe it's not in a position where Huck's maybe not in a position where he can finish off RedArchon. He seems to have rebuilt his defenses. He's getting going again. He's got those mules keeping him in the game, keeping his economy going. Immortal on the field. It looks like Colossi are on the way. 2 Colossus building. 4. Oh, he's got, yeah, 2 facilities up, so 2 Colossi coming out. And is he getting the thermal lance upgrade? Extended thermal lance? No, he is not. He should really get on that. He doesn't have the minerals to do it right now. Whoop. Probably just an SCV or something going down there in the center. He's got more pylons up over here by this expansion. And another Colossi coming out. I thought that was a probe going to put down an expansion, but no. Another Colossus coming out on the field. Do we have any upgrades at all for Huck? No. No upgrades for Huck. What are we looking at here? No upgrades for RedArchon either, as far as armor and weapons go. So, game kind of, wow, Huck getting sneaky with his pylon placement, but the game pretty much at a little bit of a lull here as the players decide what they're going to do next. A probe sneaking into the base. Going to get taken down by those Marauders. And a dropship heading out for RedArchon. RedArchon's going to see these pylons here. Oh, and here we go. Here comes Huck moving in with these Colossi and Immortals and heavy, heavy Zealot forces. Not sure if it's enough to take out... Oh, but the Colossi are just going to come right up the ledge there and start attacking this factory. That's going to pull all RedArchon's units to deal with these, or at least the vast majority. Stimming up now, trying to chase these Colossi, but they can't chase them down the cliff. One Colossus going down, the other 2, one severely in the red. I thought he was going to use that as a distraction, but he didn't send his main troops in. He didn't send the bulk of his army in to attack that expansion. So that was just kind of a loss of a Colossus and some serious damage on the 1 Colossus for not a lot of gain there. Not sure about that move on Huck's part. Huck is sending Stalkers around the back here to maybe harass these SCVs that are mining. They're not going to go past there. They wouldn't last very long if they did emerge from these bushes. RedArchon's got his units right there to take down any challengers that might come out there. Still no upgrades, but what are we researching? We do have tech infantry level 1 weapons coming out, as well as extended thermal lance for Huck, and that is almost done. I would not be surprised if we saw an attack coming as soon as this thermal lance gets finished upgrading. He does have another Colossus on the way. Yes, as soon as this Colossus comes out and the extended thermal lance, but wow. RedArchon really doing just a great job of getting back in this game, and here is the hard counter to the Colossi. These Vikings do just a ton of damage to Colossi, and they are able to shoot them because Colossus are so tall, is the rationale. Scanning, he's seeing these Colossi. Right now, I don't know, I might give it to RedArchon if these units engage right here. And wow. The Vikings coming in, taking pot shots at these Colossi. 1 Colossus will go down. These Zealots, though, with these upgraded legs coming in, trying to do damage to these Marauders. The Marauders were microwing back. They're kind of back against the corner now. But, oh, Huck in a lot of trouble as all his Colossi are down. Those Immortals getting slowed down. They cannot retreat. Stalkers coming up, but Stalkers are not good against Marauders, and he has a lot of Marauders. He needs to get this Colossus in there to help take them out, but the Colossi are getting attacked by these Vikings. And, yeah, Huck is going to lose this battle pretty decisively. Huck, though, on 3 bases, maybe he can macro his way back into this game. Getting upgrades. Gonna lose this pylon here in the center. And RedArchon looking to even up the base count to 3 and 3 as he's throwing down that command center. Command center building up here. And it looks like he'll be trying to take his gold expansion. I imagine that's why he's demolishing the rocks. Although, Huck knocked down his rocks too, and his gold is still bare, so never know, these pros. Any upgrades on these Vikings? No, nothing yet. Blink coming out for the Stalkers, so he could make those Stalkers a lot more successful in harassing these SCVs back here. He doesn't have any defenses back in the back of his mineral line. So if he could get some Blink Stalkers back there, he could do some real damage. Another pylon going down as RedArchon slowly but surely taking map control away from Huck, who had controlled the map for so long. A lot of units warping in now for Huck. Trying to stay spread out. He feels an attack coming, it looks like. He's keeping his units ready to go, ready to deploy at this expansion. There's that terrifying Viking squad, and only one Colossi. They're going to take down that Colossus so fast if they get in there. Stalkers trying to do a good job of keeping a perimeter around that Colossus and keeping those Vikings away. But man, +2 weapons though. 2 upgrades on the weapons for Huck. And the Stalkers blink up and start taking out the Vikings. The Vikings land, and so the Colossi can get shots at them. A little revenge for the Colossus. But, oh, these Marauders are going to take down this Colossus. Yes, it goes down. Huck should get his probes out of there before they all go down. As, wow, yeah, RedArchon just has control of that ridge, and no mining is going to get done up here. Huck knows he's in trouble. He's got to come in. Point defense drone coming down from the Raven. Point defense drone. Good micro from Huck taking that down. And it looks like the Vikings are going to have to land and engage in this ground battle. There are no Colossi for them to shoot. They're up against Immortals. Immortals against Stalkers, taking them down. Wow, I can't imagine these Vikings winning this fight. No, all the Vikings will go down. Huck has defended his expansion, but at what cost? I did see him lose a lot of probes. Let's check the income. Wow, yes. RedArchon's probe count now way ahead of Huck's. Well, not way, up by 5. And yes, the tides are turning. If Huck doesn't do something, make a move to get back in this game, RedArchon could overwhelm him. And RedArchon has taken the gold, so his economy is going to power way ahead of Huck's now. Huck sees this, he's moving in, he's got to do something. Those Immortals chasing down Marauders, but Marauders coming in from both sides. Really just too much for Huck to deal with. These Marauders, these Immortals are all going to go down. And 1-1 upgrades on the Marauders. Huck now trying to get his economy going, trying to take that gold. He sees himself losing this macro game, and he knows he has to get back in it. Dark Templar, though, on the field for Huck. Those are game changers. He's going to need to cancel this. Oh, yes. Okay, good. He gets the cancel off before the Nexus goes down. Archon's warping in. These Archons should be able to do some serious damage to these Marauders. The Marauders know it. They're stimming up to run away. Splitting up. Excellent plan, making the Protoss forces split up too. Protoss too smart for that, though. He's going to try once again to take this gold expansion. We'll see if he's able to do it this time. Hey guys, thanks for watching. This is Dave with Mahalo Video Games once again. If you guys have any requests for replays you want casted, or questions or comments, go ahead and send those over to requests@mahalo.com. Alright, thanks again.